What's up, guys? I got the awesome opportunity to talk to Timothy Chapman, a fine artist that shows at Wildmark Gallery in Old Town Scottsdale, Arizona. And he is a native of Arizona, and he took the time to tell me about how he started and what he's doing. So this is a super informal interview. I would call it more of a conversation than anything. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm here with Tim, a artist. And how long have you been an artist, Tim?
An artist? It's pretty much out of the womb, I would say. I guess the story I like to tell is like in kindergarten, they were handing out all the little sheets that had the Xerox or whatever drawings that you color in, and the teacher's walking around, and she looks at me, and I have mine flipped over, and I'm drawing on the other. She goes, why are you drawing there? And I said, well, someone already drew on the other side. So I was just doing my own thing, and it's always been there. I do have a degree in biology, but the art thing would never go away. I was still doing printmaking and photography when I was getting my biology degree. So.
Do you feel that you incorporate some of the stuff you learned from biology?
Yeah, definitely. Like this piece up here, I feel like if you look at a biology textbook and you don't really understand biology, you'll see pictures with writing underneath, and the language is so strange you don't quite, but there's some beautiful images of this butterfly or this, bone structure or something. So that's kind of what, there's a painting up there, that's what that's all about. I invent this script that you just can't read, but it looks like it might mean something.
I like that.
So.
I really like that. Being dyslexic.
Oh, yeah, that's tricky, I bet. I just have ADHD, no big deal.
What would you usually draw or paint when you were a kid?
Oh, God, when I was a kid, it was a lot of the usual, I think. The houses, the picture of Mom. I still have a picture of Mom. But lots of bugs. Like I can imagine, I can't picture it exactly, but a praying mantis. I grew up here in Phoenix. I'm second generation Phoenician. And when I was a kid, there were all kinds of insects here. Now it's a bigger city and everyone sprays their yard and
all the
it's
insects are gone.
I know, except the big cockroaches.
Yeah, those are the one things that stay, right?
I know. And and I was very into seashells too.
Yeah?
Because the ocean was so exotic to me, because it's the desert, Mm-hmm. And so yeah, that's the emphasis in my biology degree was marine biology.
Okay.
So yeah, so I did a lot of shells and stuff like that.
I like one of your paintings at a lot of your paintings at Wildmeyer, but one that jumps out to me, it really grabbed me. We might have sold it because this was I was there maybe 6 months ago. It was a jackalope that was doing a handstand.
Oh yeah.
It was way cool.
Thank you. I think that found a home. Yeah, the jackalope is one of my favorite animals. I did do a big mural near Central and Camelback in Phoenix. It's only about 7 feet tall, but it's about, I think, 40 feet wide. And it's a jackalope just leaping with this immense set of antlers that I think is pretty good.
That's pretty awesome. I'll go by and check that one out.
Yeah.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
I just ADHD, I think.
Right?
Yeah, because honestly, the boy's mother, my ex-wife, we're still good friends. We're just better that way than married. But I always tell people she can think in a straight line for miles. She can plan, she can do stuff. And my thoughts just go like all around. And it winds up putting these weird things together that normally would not go together.
Right.
Like, and I think the jackalope, not, I didn't invent that, but that's pretty cool that
Totally fits
someone,
in it,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So that's, I think a lot of things like ADHD and autism and things like that are real superpowers for a
Right.
lot of people.
Have you heard about the study about the nonverbal kids with autism? They're actually scientifically saying that they have telepathy.
Wow, no, I had
So like
not.
what they're doing is they're doing experiments with the parents where the parent will look at something and then the kid will identify what it is.
Oh, good
The study is done by Kay Dixon. You can look her up on Google or on YouTube. There's a couple of videos of her.
Lord.
So it's actually a thing.
My 22-year-old is on the spectrum.
He
And
is?
but he's brilliant. He has one, it's been called 1 in 10,000 perfect pitch.
Wow.
He's wonderful at music. You can hit any note. It doesn't even have to come from an instrument, and he can name it like that. And he's amazed people. And he definitely got the art thing too. He wants to make his own comic book, and
That's cool.
I know, it's very cool.
It is a superpower. It really is.
It
And
is.
it's unfortunate that I think it took till now for people to recognize that. I recently talked to some artists at the Celebration of Fine Arts, and a
Yeah.
lot of what they use, they were making their art out of hat remnants, but they're like made out of like a felt type.
Yeah.
But it has like noise canceling properties to it.
Wow.
So one of their clients, their child is on the spectrum. And when I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl, but when their child's in the room with that, it actually soothes them because I guess the noise isn't vibrating too much.
Yes, yes. Yeah, my son is the same way. If it's too much noise, it's never very good.
It's nerve wracking for him.
Yeah, but that whole telepathy, is that the right word? The whole mind reading thing. He can be pretty sensitive.
Really?
About like what other people are thinking and going through, almost too much. It's like he just wants to be such a good person. Like he'll almost carry too much weight, that kind of weight. But he's amazing. My kids are cool.
That's awesome. That's really, really cool. What kind of comic books is he trying to do? Or is it anything specific?
Well, he's got this whole, like, it's almost an alternate universe of different characters. I'm very primitive in my art, like stick, hair, pigment. But he's really good with computer stuff like that, and so he makes these on his laptop, and they all have different powers. Some are good, some are evil, and he could almost make a Star Wars type of,
That's
alternate
awesome.
universe.
That's way cool.
I know.
I love your moons you have that are getting held by the trees and the cactus.
Yes, thank you.
When
Thank
did you
you.
start that whole series?
I'm not sure when, and I wish I had a good photograph of it. But the first one I ever did did like that was, it was the moon, nighttime, floating in a pond, and next to it is this empty little rowboat. It's hooked up to it. So here's the moon, here's a little rowboat, and there's this big cloud of fireflies over the rowboat. And that was the first time I ever did one of those. And then I can show you something here real quick.
Yeah, sure. Please.
If you don't mind. So this is kind of cool. The State Department has this thing called Art in Embassies. It's a
Okay.
program where they will send an artist's work over to an ambassador's home or the embassy in other countries. And this is a little catalog of some work in Bangkok, Thailand, in the ambassador's home. I have a couple pieces here.
Wow.
and this is another one of the planets.
Oh, I love that.
So the idea behind that was, obviously Saturn is a gas giant. It's not going to plunge into the Earth. If humans saw this actually happen, we would freak out. Everybody would be running around going, but what's happening here is there's a couple little elk, and they kind of go, huh, that's interesting. Well, where's the rest of the grass? What do they do? They don't, they don't care. Yeah, Saturn doesn't glow, you know, that kind of stuff. But anyway.
I love how you do have light and how you project your light. We mentioned earlier that we're both fans of Salvador Dali. Mm-hmm. You can definitely tell that he has some of influence on you. Like your lines are really crisp.
Yeah, thank you. He would get a little too wild. Like, I would never set my giraffes on fire is what I liked.
Yeah, he was definitely on the showmanship, maybe a little bit too much sometimes.
Definitely.
Thank you, Timothy, for your time, and thank you guys for watching. This video was shot at Cattle Track, where there's a lot of artists, and Timothy was nice and introduced me to Gerald Jones. Basically, the next video will be Gerald Jones. But if you wanted to view or purchase Timothy's art, you can find it at Wildmar Gallery in Old Town Scottsdale. It's definitely worth seeing. He's one of my favorite artists, and I hope that one day I can be as good as him. Till next time, have a good day, guys.
That have family members on the autism spectrum. And I asked if they had noticed anything. And as a matter of fact, one of them, who has a 20-something nonverbal son, has a heart about the size of this Thrive piece, a little smaller. And she said that after they got our piece home, he quit wearing his noise-canceling headphones at home. And it gives me goosebumps every time I tell that story, because it's just like to learn that your work can make a difference in somebody's life like that is a huge blessing.